Absolutely not. Oh, God, no. No. Why did you say Matt Law? Oh, Matt Law. Matt Law. Matt Law. You've ruined it. You've ruined it, Matt. You're breaking the law. Oh, my God. Send Matt Law to prison for this. This is absolutely terrifying. Oh, God. Oh, God. If you haven't read this, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news. So Matt Law is the Daily Telegraph's football news correspondent. He's got 635,000 followers on Twitter. Manchester United and Chelsea are considering a deal that would see Nkunku and Garnacho move in opposite directions. Direct talks between the club have not taken place. Oh, I want to throw up. I'll be back in a minute. I am dry heaving. Nothing's coming up. Oh, that is, oh God, that is, oh God. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh God. You know what though? You know what? I would not. The scary thing is, every part of me wants to say, we're not stupid enough to do that. But this is Chelsea giving us another load of shit for something that's a lot better. Mate, Garnacho's 20 years of age and pure profit. Nkunku is 28 and pure injury. Only an idiot would do this deal. And God knows as much as we know, if you want an idiot, just go to Carrington or Old Trafford and you will find that idiot. What the hell? This is meant to be a positive night. What's Amorim doing? I mean, this can't happen. This has got to be the end of... I mean, hopefully this is the story that Matt Law gets... I mean, I don't like a journalist to be ridiculed for the rest of their career, but hopefully this is one that we can pin on the wall and say, remember when he said this shit. Hello everybody, today's clip is supported by Sleeper. Before we dive in, let me tell you a bit more about Sleeper. This app is making serious waves. It was the #1 downloaded sports app in the US during the NFL season, even beating heavyweights such as ESPN and Yahoo. Sleeper isn't just popular, it's because they truly deliver the best fantasy experience. You get deeper customization, more league options, and all the bells and whistles that make managing your fantasy team a blast. But that's not all. Sleeper is growing a fantastic community with several million people using it daily for their sports fix. Sleeper has a broad appeal and is genuinely built for everyone. So, if you're looking to up your fantasy game, make sure to check out Sleeper by clicking the link in the video description. Trust me, you won't regret it. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully this isn't going to happen because it would be vomit-inducing. Simple as that. I mean, this is not a joke. This is just... Look, the first question is, how reliable is Matt Law? When it comes to Chelsea, pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, we won't know much about him for Manchester United. I mean, look, Man United, absolutely no. Matt Law doesn't break Man United transfer stories, absolutely not. But in relation to Chelsea, and obviously I do That's Football and some of you watch it, in relation to Chelsea, I would always admit he's pretty good. He's pretty good. So, yeah, breaking news, Chelsea... Let me read this again as well. I don't want to get this completely wrong. I want to get the wording right. Manchester... No. Manchester United and Chelsea are considering a deal that would see Nkunku and Garnacho move in opposite directions. Direct talks between the clubs have not yet taken place. Look, the one saving grace here was something that Swedish Rumble on X said a while ago about swapping Garnacho for Osimhen, is that financially this wouldn't do us any favours. The whole point about selling Garnacho is, if whatever you sell him for, it is pure profit. If you sell Onana and you don't get 35 million, it goes as a loss on the books. But if you sell Garnacho for 35 million, it's 35 million pounds of profit. Now, if you do a swap deal with Nkunku and Garnacho, Nkunku has a value because he was bought by Chelsea. But Garnacho does not have a value because he's from the youth setup. So when you do a swap deal involving a youth player and a player that's been bought, the player that's been bought has the higher value. So you can't register any profit from it because there is no book value for Garnacho, but there is for Nkunku. So we wouldn't be able to register any profit. It would just be a swap for a player. How does that help United? Man United need the millions in the bank. So I would cling on to that and say the whole point of selling Garnacho is to register profit. It is not to do a swap deal. So hopefully that prevents this deal from happening. But if we're even considering this, and Matt Law's correct, I'm looking at it and I'm going, we wanted Delap instead of Gyökeres and Osimhen. We're now seriously considering swapping Garnacho for Nkunku, who is basically the French Mason Mount. How's that going? So what are we going to do? Give him the number 7 shirt as well? It would be stupidity on a different level. Absolutely stupid. The guy has been injured for 2 years and he's 28 in November. We're not doing... And in fact, you know what? I'm just going to say this. This is a load of shit. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt Law. You're talking out your arse. You're doing Chelsea's bidding here. We ain't doing this. Mate, look, for everything that everybody's said about Sir Jim Radcliffe and Ineos, I'm sticking up for them here. They ain't this stupid. They ain't doing this. He's 28 in November, which means he's too old. He's injury prone. He'd want big wages, and you're swapping a player that you need pure profit on. We ain't doing this deal. Rest easy. This has had the Goldbridge seal of approval. I'm with Sir Jim. He ain't stupid enough to do this deal. They might be obsessed with Chelsea. He might have a season ticket. Favel might be obsessed with Chelsea. We ain't doing this deal. We've been bantered enough. Enough is enough. We've lost to Spurs. We've had our worst Premier League season ever. Garnacho's walking around in a Villa shirt. Thierry Henry is Marcus Rashford's role model. We're not signing Nkunku for Chelsea in a swap deal with Garnacho. It would be stupid. There are always stupid stories in a transfer window, and this is a stupid transfer story, even though it's coming from a credible Chelsea source. It cannot be true. It cannot be true. TGA says Matt Law isn't wrong often. No, he's not wrong, but we can't do this. It makes no sense. I do not want Nkunku at Man United, by the way. I'm not even going to sit here and say I'll back him if we sign him. I don't want him. He's damaged goods. I don't want another Chelsea reject who is injury prone. Forget it. This cannot happen. This is stupidity. Absolutely stupidity. And also, you know what? Who are we? I'm sure Garnacho wants to go and play for Chelsea. Well, they can give us some fucking money then, mate. You're not walking around in a bloody Villa shirt to make us swap you for Nkunku. Dream on, dreamer. Absolutely not. The guy's walking around in a bloody Villa shirt to get a move to Chelsea so we can swap him with Nkunku. I would rather we get absolutely nothing. I would rather make him play with the bloody reserves for 2 years and let him run his contract down. Absolutely no. If we do this deal, I would seriously question the plan of Sir Jim Radcliffe. He tried to buy Chelsea. He doesn't. He buys Man United. I'd say he's a bloody Chelsea fan and he's trying to sink Man United if he does this. This would be the most stupid deal we've ever done, and we've done a lot of stupid deals. You cannot swap Garnacho for Nkunku, the French Mason Mount. We've made that mistake once. We can't do it again. This would be sabotage. Favel and bloody Sir Jim, Chelsea fans trying to sink Man United like the bloody Titanic. Do you think Amrim is being controlled in relation to transfers? He makes suggestions and Wilcox is saying no. We should get X-player instead, says Daniel. I don't think Amrim wanted Delap. And I don't think he'd want Nkunku. He doesn't want Onana. So, you know, there's 3 stories there that you could say. But I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But what I will say is Matt Law is very reliable around Chelsea. So you can't dismiss it. Doesn't make any financial sense at all, says Mario Franco. Is Todd Bowley Nelson Mandela? Lots of freedom fighters going there. I'd be talking about Cole Palmer or Casido if we swap. But then again, PSR, says Liam. Mate, if Chelsea want to do a swap deal for Garnacho, yeah. Cole Palmer, yeah. Enzo Fernandez, yeah. Casido, yeah. Somebody else. But I ain't taking your shit. Absolutely not. That's like turning up to somebody's house in a Ferrari and saying, it's just been washed and vacuumed out. It's immaculate. What am I getting instead? You see that shitty old Vauxhall Astra that's bumped up and full of crap? You're getting that. No thanks. Absolutely not. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video because we all know only legends like videos and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching as always.